Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to LC Chess. This is the 165th game. I am playing 1,000 games of chess, trying to improve and get better along the way. Not gonna lie, we are playing very well right now. 1378 is the elo. Really nice win streak. We're at an all-time high. I'm just feeling great. Um, I think a previous version of myself at a moment like this would focus on trying to get to 1400, which is that's an honorable way to go. But I think I'm gonna change my mentality. I'm gonna be extremely happy that I'm here at 1378, and just be grateful. Just be grateful at how far I've come. There was I used to get so angry at chess, and I think it was just because of the stress that I put on myself. I just wanted to see that elo climb. No matter what, it just had to get higher. If it didn't, I was angry after the game. If it did, it felt good, but it didn't feel as good as the loss. It didn't feel as bad. The great feeling that I got from winning did not overcome the negative emotions I felt from losing. And that's one of the reasons I started this channel, to hold myself accountable, so that when I do lose games, I keep my head on my shoulders and I stay accountable. Accountable is really, that's just the word. So I think it's good for me to sit back and look at how far I've come and just be grateful that I'm in the 13. Just the fact that I'm in the 1300 is crazy. I remember a couple months ago, I was focusing on getting to 1100, and that was my main goal. So just the fact that I'm here in such a short amount of time, got to be grateful, got to be happy. Whatever happens from now to game 1,000, it's out of my hands. I'm going to try as hard as I can. Whatever happens, happens. So with that said, let's get into this game. 165. If I win, I'll be happy. If I lose, I'll be happy. As long as I learn something, that's the important part. Playing a 1381. Myanmar. All right. The Benoni. Do we take? Do we push? I'm going to push. That's what I'm going to try today. This is the highest rated player we've played, which that's going to continue to happen as long as we keep making a rating climb. Could see undermining the center. This it would kind of be like a Carlson advanced variation. Something that I don't play a lot, or something that I play a lot, sorry. I'm expecting this. They don't play it yet, so I am going to continue my development. Gonna have some trouble getting this light square bishop out, maybe not. Now I can keep the position closed. Could play something like this. Let's not get too crazy here. Let's pin the knight to the queen. Don't really have a reason for that, but I wanted to push this pawn. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, it doesn't work. All right. Just want to play this in castle. And I'm not getting trapped. This is not under attack. All right. It's going to be a little bit of a closed position. I'm not the biggest fan of closed positions, obviously, but ooh. Ooh, didn't see that. Wow, that's actually a really nice move. Doesn't that trap the rook? Take. No checks. It doesn't trap the rook because the knight can move, but very nice idea by my opponent. I think that I'm okay here. Can always back up. I'm going to have a split center. It's not going to be great. Knight has to go to d7, right? I have like this kind of stuff, right? Oh, gotta look out for checks. Gotta look out for checks. Let's just castle. Yeah, queen a5 is going to be dangerous if I try to move the knight. So let's castle. Yep. All right. An older version of myself would have played knight d5 there, but I think that the correct move is prioritizing king safety. So we're going to try with that. All right. Yep. Now I think we can bring the knight, right? I mean, this is a beautiful outpost. Beautiful outpost. It can be kicked pretty easily, but yeah, that's going to be an issue. I'm going to lose that pawn. I think I'm going to go for a rook trade. I don't like the rooks on my second rank. Feels a little intrusive. So let's go for this rook trade. This is not hanging because the queen protects. And then I like this. This looks really nice. Getting my rooks down. Especially with the knight here. Probably going to look for some kind of trade. They would have to go here to trade. Even a trade I think I'd be all right with because I'd be connecting my central pawns. Yeah, it would have to be there. Definitely okay with that, though. Question is, which way do I take? Also have to worry about back rank. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Bishop h5. Oh man, that's a move. This is a free pawn. You can't take because I take. If you take the queen, I just come back, right? This is a free pawn. Correct. All right, and then we just come back. Now we're up a pawn. All right. That's a victory. Back rank is the issue here. All right. They want to protect that square. I need to protect this square. Also need to protect back rank. Let's play this. Let's play this for now. This is the threat. All right. Yeah, the rook coming to b8. Haven't protected that yet. They're very concerned about this pawn. I am not that concerned about that pawn. What if I just pushed, right? can't go here. Something like this. So, all right, we have time. We have so much time. Let's take it. Let's use it to our advantage. Okay. They want to come here, right? And I have promotion covered. If I can get my bishop here, then I should be okay. I can also just protect this way. This should be fine. If they come here, I can go here. If you take, I push. Is that possible? Can also just back up. Can also just back up. All right, this trade is good for me. If they go a4, then I push. Rook a4, then I push the pawn. All right, 5 minutes on the clock. Let's be certain here. Then I have this. All right. This rook will always need to protect. Let's bring the king. And this king will always have to protect this bishop. This bishop is trapped. Okay. This is protected. You can't take. Oh, I also had a free pawn there. Did I have a free pawn there? Yeah, let's take. Oh, didn't mean to do that. All right, 4 minutes on the clock. There's no reason to play fast. Take our time. Take our time. All right. Alrighty. What if I go here? What happens if I go here? I don't see any issues. Yeah, let's do that. I have this. And I queen. All right. Still feeling good here. Let's take this. Checks. They can give me a check on e2, and then I go king f3, right? King f3. Or no, they can't give me a check on e2 because the bishop will take. Can also bring the bishop around to promote. Should probably just do that, right? Question is, how do we protect this pawn if the rook goes back to a4? Rook a4, I bring the bishop back, and then I work on pushing these pawns. And the center pawns are stuck. If I played this, isn't that just mate? Isn't this mate if I played that? See if they move their king. Isn't that checkmate? Don't see a way out. Yeah, I had to play h4 in order to take away the g5 square for the king. But I think if I play this, that's mate. Okay, and I think they saw it. All right. So I can bring the bishop back. I could bring the bishop around. So much time, so much time. Let's play this. Yeah, but then they have a lot of checks, right? Do they have checks if I play this? Let's play this. I'm going to run the king this way, see what happens. They have this check, I can go here. Okay. Let's go here. Bring the bishop back. This check doesn't scare me. You can take the bishop and then I wouldn't get a queen. Right? I think that's the way to go. Let's go here. Push these pawns. This is going to be a grind, I think. This is looking like it's going to be a grind. I think I can just push this pawn now. The king's going to have to go here. No, the king can't go there. Alrighty. Can play this. I can go after the bishop, right? All right. Finally take this. Now I have this, right? You also don't have a way to protect this pawn, so I'm taking this pawn now. The king can come, but then I can go here. I also have my central pawn that I can push. Plenty of options. Got to start thinking about time. Time is an issue. Time will be an issue. Let's take this. These are protected. 2 pass pawns. Everything's on a light square. Beautiful, beautiful. If you go here, I play this, I think. Stay off of dark squares. Stay off of dark squares. Alrighty. Let's play this. This move. All right. Can't play rook d1. I have that covered. They have under a minute left. Just don't make any huge mistakes. Don't make any huge mistakes. Stay on light squares. Stay on light squares. This move pretty much ends the game, I think. Getting a rook trade would help me out big time. Let's go here. No more checks. No more checks. If they play this move, I go back and I attack this pawn. Oh! All right, didn't see that. All right, it should still be fine though. Aha! All right, so they have to stay there. Now I can push this. 9 seconds. All right, my opponent runs out of time. We're up to 1386. Wow. I'll say wow. That was, I think I defended very well there. That was one of my most exciting endgames that I've played in a while. Maybe not exciting, but just fun to play, I guess, is what I'm looking for. Let's see what Stockfish says. Let's wait for Stockfish. 75% accuracy. Play like a 1500. No blunders, no misses. 5 mistakes. 5 mistakes. All right. My opponent played a really, really nice game as well. And I actually blundered a draw at the end. We will take a look at that. The Benoni defense push is a book move. What's the best move? Is taking the best move? According to Stockfish? No, it's just book move. All right. Pushing is a book move. And then we defend. Nothing wrong with the opening. We get a nice little advantage. This was a mistake, developing the bishop. I want you to go right for the attack. All right. I'm going to play knight d5 in this position. I guess they don't want to allow this, which is understandable. What do they want? Queen back? Best move is rook d1. Rook d1 adding pressure to the pawn on d6 right away. Does seem like a great move there. Yeah. All right. Yeah, this just allows my knight to get traded. I really like that outpost. My 1300 brain saw the outpost and wanted to plant a knight on there immediately. And then trading, thought was a great move. Gives me the file. I get to bring the rook down. But I have this. This is a nice check. What does this do, though? Ooh, that saves my knight. That's what it does. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, got to catch that, because then I have so much material down here that I can just try and create an attack with. And then my opponent trades queens. I win a pawn. Find a nice little move to win a pawn here. And that 1 pawn advantage was the point that won me the game. Yeah. I just converted that 1 pawn advantage all the way. I'm going to go a little bit faster through the review today just because this is already a longer video. Yeah, I thought I defended really, really well. Let's go to where I blew it. This move here lost or blundered a draw. How does this blunder a draw? allowing the bishop in here is the draw. Okay. But I get my king and I get back to it. Okay, so this move here, if the bishop... Oh. If the bishop can get to h4, it's a draw, I guess, right? This is the draw, yeah. Which is crazy to think about. Is this a fortress? There's no way for me to... Wow. There's no way for me to protect these pawns and then take this at the same time. To push with protection because the king is in perfect position. All right. I completely missed that. If I was in my opponent's shoes, I would definitely miss that. That's a crazy defensive maneuver, but something that I'm going to have to see if I want to keep getting better, because it's going to get to the point where people start to see that kind of stuff. But we do find a way to, hopefully I would have converted this position. I think I would have converted it. Stockfish says I have a 6-point advantage, so hopefully I would. But I'm going to end it there. This is a longer video. I appreciate it if you stuck around this long. Thank you so much. You guys are the people that watch this far into the video. I love, because I feel like they really enjoy the content. Appreciate you in particular. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. But with that said, I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully we can continue the winning streak. Just playing great chess. Playing great chess. All right. Have a good one. Be safe. Thanks for coming out today. Alrighty.